Our campaign for St. Ignatius High School is a very exciting venture. We're going into the public phase of the campaign. This is what caps almost a decade of work in raising funds to continue and deepen the mission of St. Ignatius High School. In order for St. Ignatius High School to continue to be the Jesuit school that it is, with the strong and clear Ignatian principles that it has, we as Jesuits must share our spirituality with our lay brothers and sisters.
The formation process is a very important part of the onboarding here at Ignatius. It is unfortunate, but there's just not as many Jesuits as there once were. And so as a lay teacher, we take on that task and that role of providing that understanding and that nourishment, if you will, for the community. We must be conscious of what it means to be a Jesuit, how they form themselves, so that we can also kind of parallel them in a sense and get a better understanding of what it means to be a Jesuit, as well as how to impart that into the future students.
If the faculty formation is strong, if our faith is strong, then that's everything. It's everything from the minute a kid walks in the door for the first time his freshman year all the way until he crosses that stage at graduation. If our faith is strong, if our formation is strong, then that's everything.
We as teachers tasked with not only teaching them about the subject, but also helping them mature and develop. In doing so, we also have to bring into the classroom life skills as well as our faith. And to do that, we ourselves must be strong in our own abilities in our social realm. And so by having that support with Ignatius and administration encouraging us and supporting us, we then can be that much better as we try to serve these students.
Long as the Society of Jesus has been in the business of education, Jesuits have been about making Jesuit education accessible to all people. We as Jesuits take very seriously what Jesus said in the Gospels: go and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, the Son, and Holy Spirit. Literally, our education is for all people.
The diverse set of students here does make me feel like I'm in unity or in unison with other students, because I don't feel isolated. And I understand that we are all here with a common objective despite our race or culture.
You really get to meet a lot of different people from different backgrounds who, even though they don't have as much money, they can't afford to go here. They're still smart and really good kids, deserve to go here, that maybe couldn't afford it if it's somewhere else. You get a more diverse look in high school, which is more like the actual world will be outside once you get out of high school.
The donations are significant because they provide us with a supply or a foundation of assistance for those, or the portion of students who are not capable of meeting the demands of the entire tuition. And it really helps me to understand the concept of equating leading with serving.
I think even maybe going to Ignatius has put that in me, that if you do well, you should give back, and you need to give back and be a man for others. Because that's almost more important than succeeding in life, is when you succeed, you don't forget about everyone else as a little guy, you give back.
Well, we have to invest just like our predecessors or the previous generations invested. I've said this before, we didn't inherit Ignatius from our fathers, we're protecting it for our sons. And we have to keep this facility going. It's not, you can't just step aside and say, well, it really looks nice now. It's no different than your own home. You have to keep investing, not only just the simple maintenance of keeping a facility of this size first class and running, you have to invest because new technologies and new ideas and new events make those further developments necessary. So we owe that to ourselves and to the future. We have to do that.
I think vision's an appropriate word to describe our campus in two different ways. One, the reality that we have today and the beauty that we enjoy is evidence of the vision of those who came before us. Evidence of the Jesuits who had the idea to come here, who built these beautiful structures and laid the awesome foundation. We stand on the shoulders of giants. When I think about the importance of our campus, I think about the great cathedrals in our Catholic tradition, sacred places that are meant to draw us upward, to draw us closer to God. Place means something in our faith tradition. Our campus is a foundation upon which spires are to be built.